goes up to 2321.
And 350 in last year. That is also almost there.
Right.
So that keep on happening because many students will not appear, they could not make it, they reappear in the next year. These are the dynamics.
In that marks range, 22 to 23, the increase was 15,000. 23 to 24, in the same marks range, the increase is 77,000.
Mr.
I leave it there. I leave it there, Lord.
You have to have something more concrete.
That's right. I will. I'm straight away coming, Lord, to the best part of my submission.
You are the best part.
Yes, I am straight away coming just after showing that there is an increase in this labor.
What was that?
Yes, Lord, allow me, Lord. My supplementary submission circulated yesterday.
Yes.
This annexure A, page 7. But the following syllabus was increased in the NEET UG 24 examination topic increase in biology. My Lord, this is the topic added. And then, my Lord, on the next page, topics increased in chemistry.
Yeah.
Then, my Lord, page 8 is the topics increase in chemistry. My Lord, these are the topics added at page 8. And then, my Lord, page 9, topics increase in physics. Notified just 5 months before the examination. $18 topics, my Lord, in physics, chemistry, and biology. And Lord, surprisingly, the conduct of NTA is that there is not a whisper that this syllabus is not only reduced or deleted part of it, but it is increased also. They should have come clean.
All right, we got it.
Now, Lord, straight away, this Honorable Court on the last date of hearing directed NTA to identify, first of all, Lord, this Honorable Court directed that how the paper was set, how it was sent to printing, then how it was sent to the centers. The chain of custody. Now, in the chain of custody, their reply is...
Now you're going to the most important point.
That's right, straight up.
So what is the submission now? You just formulate it.
Yes,
we'll get it.
The submission is, their own case is that the questions papers were dispatched for the respective cities on 24th of April 2024.
शेअर करा. धन्यवाद.
I'm sorry. 24. No. Overall, 24th of April 2024, the papers were dispatched through a reputed courier company, which is a private company in any case. Their name has also come a lot in everywhere. And it reached the SBI and Canara Bank on 5th of May 2024. 3rd of May. I'm sorry. 3rd of May 2000. It was in rickshaw.
Now, just one clarification. They were sent to the SBI Canara branches in those cities, or what happened? Where were they sent to?
They were sent to the cities.
So wherever that's your total exam, that exam was held in how many cities? 571 centers in 90. How many cities?
571 cities.
4,750
centers.
Right. We had said that last.
Now, with regard to the interesting part now comes.
So these papers were sent to SBI and Can Bank in these 571 cities.
That's right. This is what they say in their reply.
So each of these cities had a SBI branch and a Can Bank branch.
Yes, yes.
Okay. And blood, the dispatch, blood, may any notice this date.
So they were dispatched on 24/4
74
and reached on 3rd May.
The receipt is 5th of May 2024. 3rd of May. 3rd of May 2024.
So the time gap is about almost 9 days.
Yes, this is one aspect. They have not divulged. Now, please.
He is referring to Patna.
I'm not referring to Patna. I'm coming to Hazaribagh and then Patna. I'm not. That is a separate story. Hazaribagh.
papers were sent uniformly on the 24th of April.
Lord,
Yeah,
with
I will
regard to
explain,
Hazaribagh,
as CPI has investigated the entire chain from the printer till it is delivered to the center, and how there are checks and balances, sealing, GPS tracking. If there is any tampering, then the GPS immediately sounds alert that there is at some stage at this particular place on this particular date there is a
BOLL.
there are digital lockers, locks, etc. I have given that detail. There is a 7-layer security, 7-layer safety features. Which,
and now, Lord, what has come on record now, I'm straight away coming to that. It was dispatched on 24th of April 24. I'm sorry, 28th of April to.
But you just said 24th. So was the
No,
date
no,
of this?
with regard to Hazaribagh,
No, one thing we want to know. Let's be clear on facts. Was the dispatch for all centers, all cities on the same day?
Yes, let's from the printing press, but its destinations are different across the country, including Andaman Nicobar. It takes separate time. So we have
That you're right. But for the dispatch across the country, did the papers leave the printing press on the same day?
they start leaving late. They start leaving depending on the distance between 24th April to 28th April. They are dispatched from the printing press.
may I explain that system, how it starts and how it is received by the center?
So the printing press basically distributed the answer sheets and the question paper.
There are two printing presses because there are two papers.
Right.
One of them is to be chosen.
Right. So the two printing presses started distributing the the question papers between the 24th and the 28th
in different cities.
in different cities.
24 to 3rd May for others. With regard to Hazaribagh, 28th to 3rd of May.
For dispatch.
Yes, my lord. Dispatch for Hazaribagh, they say in the affidavit, NT affidavit, my lord, I just want to read, because in deference to my lord's direction, that how it was transported, you specify. They have filed a reply. I want to read one paragraph
Right.
of the, my lord, NTA additional reply, page 6. My lord, NTA additional reply. In my case, my lord. Transportation of question papers to custodians. My lord. I'll just read it and
But I'm not
Then
taking this
demonstrate.
adversarially. This would help you also. Understand the system.
Please let me read it and then.
All right. Where is the NTA additional reply page?
My lord, page 6, my lord,
958.
which deals with NTA additional reply, my lord. This is 10th of July.
PDF page 953 in Vanchika Yatram transportation.
This is 10th of July, my lord, in Vanchika Yadav affidavit.
Yes.
Lord, may kindly see page 6 bottom. They are talking of Roman 8, transportation of question papers to custodians. Say the sealed trunk was handed over to a reliable all India logistic company for transportation and when dispatched based on distance of examination center across the country. The sealed iron trunks for Hazaribagh, Jharkhand were dispatched on 28th of April 2024. The authorized company loaded the sealed iron trunks into a dedicated closed body vehicle and an electronic lock was put on the door along with one-time seal. The moment of this vehicle was tracked by the logistic company. The truck has also the digital lock with a GPS tracker giving real-time information. And on 3rd of May, this paper trunk was found to be traveling in an e-rickshaw open to sky being delivered at the Oasis school. And there is a photograph on record shows the principal who has now been arrested by the CBI is receiving the trunk not the SBI bank, but the Hazaribagh school principal. The affidavit before this honorable court is factually incorrect and doesn't even capture that basic part. Here, they say on 3rd of May, page 7, the last bullet of this para, the sealed iron trunk were delivered to the concerned custodian SBI Bank at Hazaribagh, Jharkhand on 3rd of May and was kept in a safe vault by the bank. The bank received the trunks and gave an acknowledgement to the logistic company. Now, Lord, straight away, allow me to come to my supplementary submissions, Lord, which I have placed even the photographs on record, showing that where this trunk was being taken in an e-rickshaw, open to sky with one driver.
Can you now formulate your submissions? You're saying that now, you've seen now the broad lay of the matter. Your contention is the leak is absolutely widespread and systemic.
One.
Now, how do you formulate your submission?
Lord, what I say is, because this honorable court pertinently asked them a question.
No, but just formulate it. Just formulate. We're not able to get your point now. We've seen the broad.
There is a systemic failure in conducting the examination by NTA. And the multiple failures, my lord, if I enlist, the failure is multi-dimensional, and if I enlist serial wise, my lord.
Yes, just tell us.
Yes. The transportation of the question paper got compromised when for 6 days the question paper remained in the hands of a private courier company. And in support, I have to say about the evidence on record indicating that the question paper for this examination was being transported in an e-rickshaw 2 days prior to the examination.
At Hazaribagh, no?
At Hazaribagh. On 3rd of May. And instead of it being taken to straight away to the bank, probably there was no clarity on the direction where the question paper will go. So the e-rickshaw driver took it to the Oasis school.
No, that's not what.
If your lordship.
I will read that.
Lordships read the caption below the picture. While intent is, let's perhaps not reading that.
Where are you reading?
That's the same picture which is being displayed on the
Let me read just one news item and show this newspaper. Page 12 of my written.
Just a minute.
My supplementary submission, may kindly have for a moment. That will clinch it.
That only I am reading.
Just read.
Allow me to read.
He says that these are the question papers, but picture shows.
My lord, may kindly see page 11. My lord, may just.
OMR sheets.
OMR sheets. After the examination.
It is the 3rd of May. Lord, may allow me to just to first read, my lord, annexure B at page 11 of my supplementary submission. This
Therefore,
news item and then the photograph, Lord, I will show that.
Incorrect version of the situation may not be. My affidavit is with regard to.
Huda, now you have to formulate what your point is. You said
yes, Lord,
that there was a systemic failure of NTA in conducting the examination. 1, transportation was compromised. The packet remained with a private courier company for 6 days and transported in an e-rickshaw at Hazaribagh on 3 May 2020.
3rd of May 2000, which was received by the principal and instead of the custodian, that is the SBI. And now the information with us is that this principal of Hazaribagh has been arrested for being a conspirator in the leak. He was part of the NTA. He was a city coordinator.
Then what is the next point?
The next point is the dissemination of the leaked paper was happening from 3rd of May itself. And the evidence of the chat on the Telegram, etc., indicate that the sold paper was being circulated on 4th of May, not 5th of May.
Where do we get that?
My lord, with regard to that, my lord, I have two submissions. One, my lord, in my submission, my lord, what I had said was that there is a flame blare channel which had disseminated the sold paper.
Where is that?
My lord,